Hey guys, it's Zoe and today I'm going to be doing my hair care routine, or like basically what I do to my hair. So as you can see, my hair has grown quite a lot since I've been making videos. If you go to my older videos, it's like right here. I think that's like the shortest I ever had it. My hair is like pretty decently long, so I feel like it's a good time to do this video. A few months ago in October I did dye it, and that's the first time I've ever dyed my hair in my entire life. I did get highlights freshman year, like blonde highlights, but I never fully dyed my whole head. And then this year for the fall and winter I decided to go a little bit darker. You probably wouldn't have noticed unless you paid a lot of attention, especially on camera. My hair already looks darker than it really is, but if you go back to previous videos like a few months back, it was a dark chocolate brown. I will insert some pictures in this video, but my natural hair color is a light golden brown. Grow your hair out. I know I can't really say how to get long hair because my hair really isn't too long compared to some people, but I do have a lot of tips that I've been doing. So I'll just show you what I use in the shower first. So I used to use this shampoo and conditioner. This is the Tresemme Advanced Technology Salon Performance Luxurious Moisture, and these are the ones with vitamin E for dry or damaged hair, and it's moisture rich. So this is like the bonus size, but I have the shampoo and conditioner, and I also use this one or the one with the blue on it. That's for split ends, or it's like dry or split ends. So it's either for moisture, damaged, or for split ends. Either way, I always like to use shampoo and conditioner that's really good for your hair. And once I dyed my hair, I did go and buy a color treated shampoo and conditioner because I wanted to keep the color in as long as possible. So this is the Garnier Fructis Color Shield Complete Defense Color Treated Hair Shampoo and Conditioner. I don't wash my hair every day because it is bad to wash your hair every day. I do shower every day, but I just don't wash my hair because your hair needs the natural oils and it'll like come down and moisturize. Because if you do wash it every day, you're kind of stripping it of its natural oils and drying it out, which is what makes like dry hair. I do somewhat have an oily scalp, so it is hard for me to go more than a day without washing my hair, but I do try to go as long as possible. I'll like use dry shampoo the first day and then throw it up in a messy bun or a ponytail the second day, and then by then, unless it's over the weekend and I'm not doing anything, I'll have to wash it because it'll look disgusting no matter how much dry shampoo I use. But yeah, I would recommend just trying not to wash your hair as many days as possible, even though it's gross, because your hair will get used to it and then it won't become as oily over time as it starts to get used to, and it actually is really good for your hair. I wash it like every other day to every 2 days. When I first dyed it, I didn't wash it for like the first 3 days to let the color soak in. But yeah, so that's all I use to like wash and condition my hair, except for this. This is the Avon Advanced Techniques Reconstruction 7 Intense Recovery Mask. This is my second like bottle of this. I love it. It smells so good. It's just like a hair mask, a deep conditioner. I used to use the Aussie 3-Minute Miracles, but I used them all up, so I just got this. I just love any kind of deep hair mask or deep conditioner, so I use this about once a week, sometimes even twice a week, because why not? Like, you can even use this every other time that you wash your hair. And so instead of using my normal conditioner, I'll use this, and I mostly focus it on the ends, but I'll put it like from the mid shaft down to my ends, because if I put conditioner up here, that's when it really gets oily. So I focus it down there, and then I leave it on for 3 to 4 minutes while I'm shaving my legs or something, and I rinse it, and it makes my hair feel so good. For shampoo, I forgot to say, I don't shampoo all the way down because that does dry it out. I just shampoo up my scalp where I get oily, and then I kind of just let it go down to my ends while I'm rinsing it. But yeah, I don't shampoo all the way down, and I don't condition all the way up. When I get out of the shower, I use the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Intensely Smooth Leave-In Conditioning Cream for frizzy, dry, unmanageable hair. This is probably about my 20th bottle of this. Like, I've used this since like, I don't know, 7th grade. I love this stuff. I swear by it. You just squeeze like a quarter size amount, just depending on your hair length. And again, it's a leave-in conditioner, so you don't have to rinse it out, and it really helps detangle your hair. It helps the dryness, it helps the frizziness. It's just, it manages it and makes it look shinier, and I just love it. And I use it on wet hair because if I feel like if I use it on dry hair, it kind of weighs it down and makes it look weird and doesn't disperse it evenly. So I use it when my hair is wet, and then I will like comb it through to evenly get it throughout my hair. Now this is what I use on wet or dry hair. The leave-in conditioner I only use when it says you can use it on either, but I always just do it when it's wet so it doesn't weigh down my hair. But this is the Not Your Mother's Lock Luster Oil Treatment infused with argan and macadamia oil, and it's for all hair types, and it's alcohol free, which is good because a lot of hair products have alcohol in them, which defeats the purpose of them being moisturizing. So it's just like a little hair oil, and it has macadamia and argan oil in it. I love this. This has lasted me forever because a little bit goes a long way. It smells like coconuts, and it's just an oil, and I mostly focus this on my ends too. So today, the days like today, even when I straighten my hair, I do use a separate heat protectant, but I'll still use this under the heat protectant because anything you do put on your hair helps as a shield from the heat. I'll even do it after I straighten my hair to add some shine and help the ends look healthier, after I curl it to add some shine and get rid of the frizz. If my hair is just looking disgusting, all I do is throw this in. I do try to use it every day because it is really good for your hair. I'll like mix it with my leave-in conditioner and put it in after the shower, or I'll use it in the morning when I'm styling my hair and brush it in. I just love this stuff. This is the Not Your Mother's Beat the Heat Thermal Shield Spray infused with sunflower and vitamins A and E. I love this stuff. It's almost gone. I do sometimes use the Tresemme one. I've used that for years. And this also has like a hold spray in it too, so you can spray it in after you've styled your hair and it'll kind of hold it and add some shine. And I always use a heat protectant on my hair if I'm using heat. I will never put a straight to my hair, a straightener or a curling iron ever, because that is like frying your hair off. Even though it's still not healthy, even if you do use a heat protectant, I still have to have some kind of base. So I'll do the hair oil, spray this in, brush it in the ends, mostly focusing on the ends, let it dry because you don't want to use it when your hair is wet because that's still like frying it, and then put some more oil in and then straighten my hair. Then for, like I said, when I don't wash my hair, I use dry shampoo. This isn't my favorite kind. My favorite is the Batiste dry shampoo, and then the tinted one for brown hair. It literally works miracles. It soaks up the oil like no other and makes you look like you have clean hair. I love that stuff. And if you get the tinted one, if you have dark hair, it won't leave like the white shadow. But this one's pretty decent. This is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. It says instant results, absorbs excess oil, leaves no residue, and light matte finish. If I spray it too close, since I did dye my hair darker, it does leave that white cast. I have to really rub it in so I don't look like an old lady. But it kind of smells like plants. It smells really weird. But I do love this for adding volume, and if my hair is like tomorrow, since I just straightened my hair today, I can spray this in my hair tomorrow and wear it like this tomorrow. And I always use this whenever my hair is looking disgusting. I've also used like the one Psst dry shampoo, that's literally what it's called. That one's pretty good too. And just spray it in, rub it in with your fingertips, massage it, make sure your fingers aren't oily though, and then brush it in and style your hair. Some people say to do it overnight, like that's a good idea. If your hair is dry, spray it in overnight and let it soak up the oil overnight. When you wake up in the morning, that's when it'll work the best too. So this is a lifesaver. I rarely ever use a hairbrush on my hair. Sorry, the hair in it, that's disgusting. I should have cleaned it up before the video, but you know, this happens to everyone, so whatever. But they're both from Conair. But I mostly try to use a wide tooth comb on my hair because it doesn't break it as much and it's not as damaging to your hair, especially if your hair is wet. After the shower, I will not use a hairbrush because that just breaks your hair. I will use a wide tooth comb because it's like running your fingers through. It's not going to break it as much or tangle it, and it's just going to glide through your hair. And even if your hair is thick, this works a lot. And I always keep a comb on me rather than a brush, and it's just a lot less damaging to your hair. And then if you start at the ends and work your way up, that's also better. I will use a hairbrush in the morning though, because my hair is always really tangly, or if I'm like styling it, of course, or anything. But I try to use a comb more often than a brush. Of course, every day I do take like women's one-a-day vitamins, which has biotin in it, and of course a lot of vitamins, and I do drink water. And then I do try to get a trim. Like, I mean by trim, I mean like tiny, like just the split ends, not like cut off 2 inches and let it regrow again until it gets where it stops growing and then cut off again, because then it's gonna never get to the point where it's gonna get to like this point, then I'll cut the split ends off again, it'll grow to this point, then I cut it again, you know what I mean? So like, people say if you're trying to grow your hair out, don't cut it, or if you do cut it, then cut like literally a centimeter off, or maybe half an inch to an inch, no more than that. So I would have like someone you know who's not going to cut off more than that, do that, because a trim is different than a haircut. And if you want it to grow and not look like you took off length, you just want to get off the dead ends so then it can keep growing and look healthy while it keeps growing, so it doesn't look all gross on your ends. But I barely ever trim it. Probably once every 6 months I'll get like the centimeters cut off, even once every 8 months depending on the condition of my hair. And I just try not to make as many split ends as possible so I don't have to cut it as often. So it's everything I do for my hair. It's very simple because I don't want to do too much to it and dry it out. And I just kind of like to leave it alone. You know what I mean? I'll just put it in a braid and take it out in the morning and have it be wavy, or just put it up. And I try to use the hair ties that don't break your hair as much. And I just leave it alone and let it grow, let it do its thing, and try not to mess with it too much. And I'm so proud of my hair for like growing already to this length. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later.